What's up, y'all? What you gotta say? Who's on the mic? We got Chingo today.
Your boy Chingo Bling, and I'm about to Cafecito. Man.
Put you on the spot.
Put me on the spot. Freestyle King. And I just DJ too. You think I'd have been a little bit more ready on the mic.
Know what I'm saying?
It's your boy Chingo Bling. Good morning this AM. What rhymes with AM? It's your boy Chingo. Okay, you go then.
We're about to go ham.
You go first. It's your girl Marcel.
I do not know how to rap, so I will not know how to rhyme. So.
Hey, tonight I might have to bust out some tequila and she might start freestyling.
There might be a few lines in some of your songs that I was the one that came up with, which was
Mayhem.
I don't know which lines.
I think it was we were at the beach. Remember, I made up some of the lyrics to
Might as well helps me with lyrics from time to time. Everybody comment, that's why you fell off. Nah.
Like, do not help her.
but hey, this is Cafecito time. It's about to be a lit conversation. Thank you guys for pulling up. I already sipped my Cafecito for the day.
Okay, so I'm obsessed with so cheers, y'all.
Inhale the good stuff.
Exhale the
bull stuff.
Okay. Tell me what you think of that.
Is that cinnamon dulce sweet?
Okay, so I always drink the cinnamon caramel foam nitro from there, but because it's cold, I was like, it is cold, and I know if you're not from Texas, you're like, it ain't even cold there. I get it, but for us Houstonians, this is cold, y'all.
This is nice and chilly.
This is cold. We is cold. So I was like, okay, I want the foam,
but I want the hot.
But I also want the hot, and I need something strong. So I went with an Americano, which is it's still strong, but not as strong. I went with an Americano, and then they put the foam on top.
Wow, hot Americano with that. What's the name of the foam?
It's a cinnamon caramel cream foam.
Okay, I think that sounds like a very lit.
Well, that's what you just had. That's what I'm saying. What'd you think?
No, I mean, just the fact that it was good. The fact that you came up with that whole concoction is what makes you a genius. So if you don't know, not only is Halloween my wife's favorite holiday. Pretty much, right? This is her favorite season, like when the temperature starts to drop. I know I love it. I got to go in the attic, pull out my puffer vest. You know what I mean?
I've had this puffer vest. I accidentally ordered it a while back.
By mistake.
Well, listen, it was on sale for $7.98 on ASOS.
Nice. Look at that. I love that kind of fashion.
So $7 on ASOS. I was like, damn, it ain't even winter. No wonder y'all have it on sale. I'm going to do it. $7, the pink one, and so I just got it in advance. That's the only reason why it's down in our clothes area.
And that's why you got to find you a good woman that would jump. It ain't even cold yet, but she buying a $7 pink vest. Where can somebody buy one of these hats? Show them the side.
These are not up on her apparel yet. It's on this side.
Okay. Her apparel's not even available yet.
Listen, y'all, I just want y'all to see the stitching. I wish y'all could zoom in, but they did such a good job on this stitching, bro. It's like the suede part is almost like puffy. You know the puffy letters?
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah. Okay, that's cool.
How good is that? Shout out to Jerry.
Yeah. No, them hats are very fire. Make sure y'all get them when they become available. Speaking of cold weather, though, I just got back from Wichita, Kansas. I've realized that nightclubs and late nights are not really my thing. I love DJing. And I love my friend Orlando out there, Southwest Entertainment, his whole crew. The other DJs killed it. DJ Cadence, DJ The General came in from Oklahoma City. Man, Wichita was lit. They did start shooting across the street at the other club. So it
was scary.
That's another reason.
I legit told him, I said, please be alert. It's a big crowd.
Halloween.
It's Halloween. I'm like, people just get crazy. But, speaking about how you're just not of the age anymore to be in that scene.
They were like, we'll pick you up at 11:30.
And you're like,
and I'm like, I'm usually
ready to go to bed.
I'm usually done with everything. But I was like, shit, I better drink a Monster because I took a little nap and it was time to get up and get ready. I was like, man, I got to be crunk for these youngsters, man, because a lot of them youngsters, they started to discover me.
The crazy thing is that's what time we were leaving our house back in the day. Like,
you wouldn't even leave. Like,
I was
11:30.
Like, 11:30. I
barely
was like,
start getting ready.
Well, I was leaving my house usually to meet wherever we were going to start drinking at before going to.
Before going to to
wherever we were going. the pre-party before the party.
Yeah.
And then it's the after party.
Marisol be knowing about all
And
the party.
I was asking Chingo, y'all, and I don't know. I think this is a lie. I'm gonna let everybody make the statement in the comments.
Lie detector test.
So we were talking the other day, and I was like, "Oh my God, did you ever go to this club before the after hours?" He's like, "No." I was like, "So you went home after the club?" He said, "Yeah, I would go eat and then bounce." I was like, "You wouldn't go to another club?" He's like, "No." I was like, "Wow."
I mean, I knew a lot of people that did, but.
And then when I said, "Oh yeah," I was like pulling up to my house like at almost 5 a.m. He was like, "What?"
Things I wish I would have known.
I was like,
no, we lived full lives.
I for sure did.
Yeah, I did too. Come on,
like,
now.
come on.
But hey, y'all got to listen to that RPT we just recorded because I would love to get your reaction on that. Juan was trying to save the lady. I'm just kidding. No. But no, Juan definitely is a real good relationship guru. I think he could really probably save a lot of people's marriages because he had a real good take on that. But do you want to talk about this clip though?
Well, what I was going to tell you though, because I wanted to kind of elaborate on this feeling old situation. Okay. Well, it's crazy, right? Because I was invited to an event on Thursday, and I'm so excited about it internally, right? It sounds very fun. But the thought of having to get ready and like fix my hair and like really like start looking for an outfit and like, okay, am I going to survive in those high heels? No, you're the babysitter. So that night, you know what I'm saying? Like just the thought of all that is exhausting to where like I'm going to have to probably the entire day do something to keep me motivated. Does that make sense to want to go there? And y'all, it's just a dinner. It's not even the club. It's not anything like that. It legit is a dinner.
Man, can I tell you how I felt DJing in Wichita, Kansas? I busted out my old Chingo Bling outfit, right? I took my hat.
I saw you wore the grill.
I put on the grill. I'm getting there. And I wore the boots, right? So when I tried to pop in the grill, I was like, did my teeth shift? Because it's like, ooh, like this one right here.
What if you would have taken them off and your fucking tooth would have, or it would have chipped?
Pinche viejito. Yeah, but yeah, it was that chocando. Like for I don't know, this tooth shifted or the grill wasn't really made. Like it's been sitting in there. I don't know what's going on, but like basically it hurt like I guess when people have Invisalign or a retainer, like it's forcing your teeth to shift. So that's what I was feeling the whole time. So as soon as like, all right, okay, can I take a break? Like as soon as I took it out, it was like relief, like and then my feet were killing me. I took the ones with the spurs. And
you were like girls wearing heels.
Yeah, that's where I'm going. You should have
brought your chanclas in your bag.
Yeah, I had my chanclas in my bag. Yeah, I'm walking with the boots, clank, clank, clank. Which those spurs threw off TSA. They thought it was a weapon. So I was giving TSA a hard time with them boots.
Of course.
It's like y'all judging me, bro. Y'all need to go check that wide open border. Y'all don't even know who all coming through. So yeah, I definitely felt like how the chicks feel when they want to take their makeup off. I was like, I hate my grill. Like,
I can't wait to get home to take this grill off.
Grill. Yeah, for real. And I had some of the most fire Peruvian food I've ever had in my life in Wichita, Kansas.
Even better than the one we go to?
Man, I think I let out a little moan when I I ordered I Uber Eats. Lomo saltado. That's one you like.
That's my favorite.
A lo pobre. Lomo saltado a lo pobre.
It's a combo?
It came with extra plantains and they put fried eggs
on
top of the.
So lomo saltado is my favorite too.
Dog, that beef, how they seasoned it, how tender. I was like,
I love me.
I let out a little moan. I think the people in the room next door are like, I didn't see It was fire.
Oh my God!
It was fire.
If you were moaning,
oh yeah, but it was a lomo saltado. What y'all put in that lomo? Who made this lomo?
Hey, and then I was talking to my aunt today, and we're saying like how they came over, and then it was so hot yesterday because when they walked out, it was like, damn, it's hot because it was so cold in our house, and you come out and it's hot, right? And so I don't know, we were texting about something today, and then I said, how the hell is it so cold today, and yesterday it was like boiling hot to where it was like unbearable. We were just standing out there to say bye. We're like, all right, y'all, it's hot. We got to go back inside. Bye-bye.
Steamy.
And so it was so steamy. And then she goes, I know. She goes, I had a lunch date today and a lunch date tomorrow, and they both have been canceled, and I am the happiest person ever. She was like, because I did not want to go out in this cold. We're so weird, right? We wanted the weather to get cold, but we don't want to go out in the cold.
But it's almost tamal season.
Are we doing tamales this
all
year?
I know is you lucky. Hey, exactly. You lucky we're spayed and neutered already. You lucky.
You're not. I'm spayed and neutered.
Well, guess what? It's cuddle season. And maybe come springtime, we finna check if you really can't have kids.
Usually around the time we get pregnant.
Because you're supposed to be fruitful and multiply, and then in the spring, that's when your young has the best chance to survive. So you want to make sure. That's what Easter, resurrecting. You know what I'm saying? And then once you layer in the pagan stuff about the eggs, it's fertility.
Well, both our girls were conceived in November. The fall.
Do you remember?
I do.
When we was in September. But yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah. Well, that's the code. Yeah.
Corpus Christi coming up though. Corpus Christi coming up November 3rd and the 4th.
I hate that I'm having to go.
Your fans want to meet you, and I don't know if you want to admit all that. You just don't like traveling. You like being a homebody. I don't like traveling anymore.
Like I like just not doing anything.
And our kids are so cute. Amen. Hallelujah.
You know,
that's healthy for that. That means that you like your life.
Yeah, I want to be home. Well, first, she's really like, you need to finish that garage and clean that pool.
That pool, y'all, is so bad. I'm really.
I gotta go sweep it.
I saw it this morning when I was sitting out there because I was sitting out there. I was like, oh my God, I'm having my hot coffee. I'm gonna sit out here on my porch in my patio. And then I'm just looking at the pool, and I'm just like, oh my God, this reminds me of like of the Friday episode when Day Day, when they go back, and then the Day Day's pool's all messed up, and that's what our pool is like right now. I'm like, y'all, listen, if you are watching this,
if you are a pool company,
can you please send me a DM or him a DM, or actually send me an email?
I'm like a little Boosie. I need a pool company right now.
Yeah.
DM, text this number.
Send me an email to Marisol at chingobling.com if you're a pool person, because I legit need one. And I need monthly services. My husband has really tried to keep up with it, and he really tries. And I am going to applaud him for trying.
I'll tell you what the issue is. There's some things.
He travels too much. He can't keep up with it.
And when we moved into that house.
I looked straight into the camera when I said all that, by the way.
It's kind of a long story. It has to do with chemistry and chemicals. And it has to do with, like, when we bought that house, that water technically already, half of it needed to be replaced. It was just so full of chemicals. So you're having to throw so much chlorine at the problem that you're like fighting Mother Nature because it can't absorb. It's very complex. But if you are,
I didn't know owning a pool was going to be. I mean,
you're dealing with chemistry. You're fighting Mother Nature. Like, it wants to turn into a pond. It wants to turn green. You know what I mean? Plaster and things remaining pristine and circulation and all that ain't natural.
I'm gonna go get me one of those fishes, the koi fish. I'm gonna put koi fish in there.
So you suck on the wall?
Yeah. Start making that thing look clean.
Throw algae?
Yeah.
Hey, you catch me with my feet in there. What you doing?
Getting a pedicure.
And then you catch me sprawled out on the edge of the pool. What you doing? Huh?
Like that fish thing
Why you planking on that little corner right there, huh? Is that a puffer fish?
Oh my God, y'all! That's happy morning.
Did you put algae? Did you purposely put algae right there so they can want to eat the algae?
Hey, te embarras a propósito. You go all around the pool, holding yourself on the edge, and then you just sit there on the step with your legs open.
Okay, back to pufferfish.
Oh my gosh!
And that's why a lot of men are dating chicks from other countries
because they're not getting out their algae sucked out.
You know, the algae sucked out. got some good algae suckers in some of these other, some of these other climates, these other countries.
Oh gosh!
Well,
stop making.
Should we show them this video? I mean, this is.
Are you gonna play the video?
Yeah, right here.
Just gonna,
let's watch it right here. Ready? Bam.
Who are now calling men predators if they want to date a woman from a different country.
In other cultures, a lot of women are more submissive.
Yeah, they're pervy. Men are traveling overseas to countries that have less money and less education. It's because they want a woman who is dependent on
foreign girls because you can't handle women. That's why.
And this whole thing is so offensive and ignorant because basically what they're saying is that if a woman is not from the US and she's not woke, then she is uneducated, she doesn't have opinions of her own, and she can't be outspoken, and that's why men go for her. So the Western women think they are superior because they are empowered and awake, right? It's the women from other countries who are educated and can be just as outspoken and have opinions and actually can still look normal, which a lot of people hear.
All right, so my thing is, are they going to financially take care of, if somebody's going to financially take care of me and all I got to do is be a housewife? Listen, sir, I will be just fine with that. What else would you like me to do, sir? I mean, you tell me I ain't got to worry about my bills, what day they're due, or
then
nothing?
You married Chingo Bling.
You tell me I ain't got to worry about none of that?
Chingo
I just
Bling.
have to worry about what I'm cooking tonight, picking up my children, taking them to their activities, and making sure that they're on top of their homework. Absolutely. I will be submissive to you, sir.
Yeah. Sí habla español. My baby will bust out her dual citizenship on y'all.
I'm leaving, and in case you're
She
wondering,
like, and you gonna buy me Starbucks?
Oh, what?
I'll get you some Red Pill Blend,
which is the best coffee you can have.
You get with Chingo Blend, you get Red Pill Blend.
Hey, no, but I mean, I think a lot of that has to do with men looking for women, I guess, in other countries. I don't know how many men are really doing that, but I guess it's really happening,
Apparently, it's enough to where, I mean, the conversation has been how sometimes American chicks get a little bougie and be like, why you bring me to Cheesecake Factory? You know what I mean? Like, it's a battle.
That girl didn't want to open the...
She started filming him.
They have a name. They call them passport bros.
For the guys that say, well, they're like, I'm going to go to Colombia or Thailand or Mexico and find me a down-ass chick that's going to have your back and not going to be trying to make your life hell.
Well, I hate to admit this, but I've always been traditional. Chingo, you know that. There were certain rules and regulations that I had before I would be willing to get married. So, I mean, I was kind of there. There's certain ways that I do feel like, you know, a lot of the traditional things.
Well, yeah. I mean, like, I got lucky that I wasn't having to do all them, like, dating apps and, trying to go through a minefield of red flags, like a whole battlefield of dating warfare. You know what I mean? Where it's just like, PTSD. You know,
oh my God.
The what?
I'll show you videos and you're like, oh my God.
Well, because, you know, Juan, he talks a lot about this stuff on stage and off stage, where like what some of the fellas are having to go through, and just the amount of pushback and attitude and like delusion and, you know, woke stuff, or, you know, we're equal and I'll never submit and you're going to have to do things my way.
Also, I think a lot of women misinterpret what submit means in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't say let your man run over you and still obey and be like, yes, sir. Yeah. You know, it's not taught. Listen, guys, it's not going to work. It's not going to work if neither one of you guys is going to play this like power struggle type of situation where it's like you want to be the boss. There's going to be times where certain situations where someone's going to have to just mind their business and keep their mouth closed so that the other person can lead, and vice versa. Sometimes it's the male that leads, sometimes it's the female, and it's certain things, right? I mean, like there's certain things that the male leads at and there's certain things that the woman leads at, and I just think that we have, or social media or the world, I don't know who has done it, but they have made women start to think like they have to not need a man. All right, so you don't need a man. Okay, financially maybe not, but imagine if you and this person,
you gotta open up this jar.
This other person, no, or you find another person who makes just as much as you. Imagine if you combine your income together, how much more you can grow it to invest and do other cool things with. You know what I'm saying? Instead of saying, you better at least make 6 figures or as much as I'm making. Yeah, I mean, obviously. But if men did the same thing as women, if you said, I need to check your credit score, I need to see how much debt you have, I need to see, you know what I'm saying? If men did that to women.
This Chile ain't cheap.
Yeah.
You don't have to.
If it was the other way around, how would that look? Why can't men do that? I feel like men should have just the same standards, but I think men see women differently, where it's more like, are they going to be a good spouse? Are they going to be a good mother?
Like, are they annoying?
Yeah, and then that's it. It's like, oh, I can put up with her debt. Okay, did you check how much debt this girl had, though? Mm-hmm. Let's talk about that. And now if she got bad credit, you got bad credit, boo-boo, because...
now y'all got bad credit.
She had mother-bearing hips.
Yeah.
What is the hip to waist ratio?
You know, that's what guys look at. Guys are not worried
thinking
about...
with your pedally.
Yeah, basically.
Basically, you're thinking too much with your pedally, and you're a slave to sex.
Yes, because if you all just took the time to do the same standard,
think with your pedally.
Yeah, as the women did, we'd be in trouble. I think a lot of women would be in trouble because
they made a list too for the fellas. It's like, I know you're not taking me to this restaurant. Like, didn't they make a list as a joke, though?
50 places you would never take them.
Oh, I saw one for the female. They made one for the males.
Yeah, it was probably a joke. It's a joke because ain't nobody taking us out. I hope the one about
the women is hilarious. Hey, I offered to pay when we would go out. Come on now. Don't act like...
Es que yo soy el prize. Yo soy el premio. I downloaded Tío Juventino's masterclass, and he taught me well.
Masterclass. Oh, my God, imagine that.
El PDF. But it comes with the Sancho contract and a musical playlist and a variety of the 10 Sancho commandments.
I don't find a problem offering to pay. There's nothing wrong with that. If you're a female, there's no like ego in my...
So Tío Who is going to drop a cumbia album called, I don't know, it might be called Toxic Machismo. But one of the songs is going to be called Masterclass. One of the songs is called Chile Drop-Offs. One of the songs might be called the Sancho Commandments. You know, so y'all be on the lookout.
That's where that one song that you made, that it's the parody to, I think, Childish Gambino. Is that his name?
Childish Gambino.
Or was it the Bieber one?
Dun, dun, da, da,
oh, location. Mándame tu locación.
Did you do that on that one?
Yeah. Well, we recorded that already, so I could put that on there.
Yeah.
It's technically.
And you need to do the Bieber one too.
Mamacita, tú no ocupas filtro.
Yeah, he needs to do that one. Yeah.
Sneak peeks.
That's what I'm saying.
I gotta get in the studio, basically. Let me chime in on this. Men dating women from other countries. I think it's smart. I think it's smart. I think it's smart to like smarten up, open the market up. Like, why? Like, if you have the means and the resources, for example, if we had a son, right, which we don't, but if we see our son wasting his time and energy with these like woke college girls, like they all want to be entitled and don't really have no good traditional type of foundation. Obviously there are good girls out there, you just gotta know where to look type of thing. But like, if we had a son and he's like, yeah, I don't know, Mom, I've been having a hard time, like I'm already like however old, right? And I think I'm gonna go to Reynosa, Tamaulipas or somewhere like Mexico City and kick it for a little while and see if maybe I could meet somebody. I wouldn't be against it. It'd be like, oh, you probably gonna find somebody pretty decent. Like, man, shit, if she make extra tortillas, bro, bring some over here.
Oh, shit! If you finna go over there and find us one, Chingo, I'm gonna be all right with it. Let me let you know. Let me let you know what I need. Can I tell you what
we looking for?
Let me tell you what we looking for.
Does she do laundry?
Yes.
Yeah. Hey, we might have to have add somebody to the.
Juan, can I tell you who to go get real quick?
Yeah, Juan.
Can she work?
The main thing that's pissing a lot of these women off that are coming out like that is like, it's like because the guys aren't playing with those rules. Those guys are just. They're rich enough to go to another country and find somebody and have them be housewives. It's like the women changed the rules of dating, and so these guys are like, I'm not playing your stupid game. Like, this isn't a negotiation. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna go over there, get somebody else, and then come back. And those girls are like, hey, you're cheating.
You're like, you can't go to the Philippines.
Come back here. And like, so they want those guys, but those guys are like, nah.
Yeah, somebody do.
Because they're like, oh, that guy, you makes enough money for me to retire? Oh. But they don't want to deal with the combativeness of like this new generation of women are like, well, you gotta go. I'm a boss lady. I'm this and this and this, and they don't want to deal with that. They're
these dudes be like, I like Brazil. Yeah. I like Brazilian food. They're like, you ain't never had Brazilian food.
So the guys that they want, they can't get because those guys aren't playing their game, and those guys are bringing back.
They in Thailand. Yeah. They're like, what's up with the Philippines?
Yeah, it's just not going to work. It's not going to work for you. So if you have that mentality as a woman, it's not ever going to work for you because if you're going to always be battling on who's the best,
entitled and demanding and toxic
at this point, that's so annoying.
Right away start filming.
If I were a guy, I'd probably would just be like, fuck you, bitch.
You'd be in Vietnam too, trying to
I'd be in Vietnam. I just ain't got time for it if I were a guy. I don't blame him at all.
Yeah.
Not even a little bit.
Might as well like, shit, I'd be in war-torn Ukraine right now.
Yeah, somewhere. Somewhere.
Bring me back.
Just not here.
Might as well be like, shit, I'd be in Chechnya.
Woke-ass girls. Like,
Czechoslovakia.
Well, we're paying for them so that they can actually find their own guys over here.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if you think about it, like...
It's a whole lot of countries out there, ladies. Get your shit together.
Okay,
quit being so damn entitled.
Women look for security, right? So if you look for security... then what are you giving in return? You know what
are you bringing to the table?
Yeah, what are you bringing to the table?
We need Marisol. Maybe, okay, next episode, y'all stay tuned for next Tuesday. Don't be late because we're going to be right on time. We need you to react to the video of Kevin Samuels, is his name, right? Rest in peace. Where he was like, sisters, y'all need to stop worrying about these white girls. Y'all need to worry about Maribel, Marisol, Maria.
I sent it to you.
We need to play it on the show next week and have you react to it. Because Kevin Samuels was saying these Latino women, he says every time we're like, well, what do you bring to the table? He's like, they bring in the whole table. They bring in the whole table with them. Like, almost like they're resourceful and they got your back and they're not going to be trying to stress you out.
Which generation of Hispanic girls?
Yeah, that thing too, though. Yeah, because you get.
Just put it in. Just send it to me.
Okay, you want to react to it right now? All right, watch it. This clip right here.
A lot of women, black women, need to understand something: that your biggest enemy is not a white woman. Your biggest problem is not not a white woman. Your biggest enemy is Marisol. Your biggest enemy is the Hispanic woman. She understands how to season food. She understands sensuality, femininity, and she was raised in a patriarchal environment. The difference between femininity and fake femininity is amazing. The Latina problem. Black women, you have a problem. Her name is Maria. Marisol. Love some brothers. And if you notice, they are the old, go to the old black side of town and you will see Hispanics. And the difference used to be that Hispanic men and the men of each group used to kind of keep each other out of the way. Now, interracial dating, intercultural dating, whatever, is not as taboo as it used to be. And when you're talking about what you bring to the table, these women are bringing tables. Oh, shit. Oh, my God.
Yeah, this clip needs to go viral. But you're right, though. It's like, which
notice
generation?
He said Marisol. Just want to put it out there.
Marisol.
That was the first name he said.
Yeah, he said, you need to worry about Marisol.
He had him a Marisol at one point.
He said she know how to season food.
She know how to make $1 out of 15 cents.
Did he say all that?
No, I'm just telling you.
But he said, well, we talking about this Marisol. She know how to debone a chicken. I've been wanting to work that story into my act.
For the first time, I'd met his friends, and I'm there. He's doing their podcast. And then all of a sudden, he just says, yeah, I remember when I first met you, you came into town to record.
Jesus from Desmadre said.
He said, you came to record Masa and the Power, and you were like, yeah, I met this girl. Man, she can debone a chicken. I said, wow, of all the things, that was not.
I ain't even had to get no passport.
I was like, that's what impressed you, boo? Like, by deboning a the chicken? He was like, no, it was very impressive, he said. He was like, you did not leave not one piece of chicken on the bone.
I was like, oh, we could survive.
This is how you know men and women have.
I was like, so if I get a boy chicken and a girl chicken, we always gonna be able to survive.
It was hilarious. Though.
I'm like, what can you do with a goat? Can you milk a goat? Let me see if she can milk a goat.
So it was so funny because I was like, deboning the chicken is what impressed him. Very interesting. I was like, okay, nothing else, huh?
I mean, when you're used to dealing with chicks that are like, what are we gonna eat? You know, meanwhile you over here, pinche Edward Scissorhands. Like this? How does he make the face? Like this?
Yeah, his mouth.
There's cartilage over here, bones. And she got a pot over here. She's making a broth over here. She's making enchiladas.
At the time, I was prepping for competitions, guys, and it's very expensive to be a bodybuilder competitor.
Because you got to eat good.
You got to eat very good.
Consistent.
And so I had to learn real quick how to make $1 out of 15 cents if I was going to survive in this bodybuilding game.
How fire were my egg white muffins?
They were very good. I was very impressed that I came home, and I was like...
She came home. She took the baby to urgent care.
You even put jalapenos in it?
Which now we're out. We're out of jalapenos, so I think we need more.
And then he was like, I said, and bacon? What?
Yeah.
And cheese?
And a little bit of paprika on top.
Bro, those were so fire.
And some cayenne and some salt.
When I've made them.
And some butter and some cheese.
They're not healthy no more. And mine. Yeah, mine are super healthy tasting.
Well, and you got to be careful not to overcook them because then they no longer have that egg white consistency from like an Egg McMuffin. Mm-hmm. You don't want it to get spongy.
You hear this man, Juan?
What?
Talking about he cooks egg white bites one time. Thinks he's an expert.
I mean, is my rice fire?
It wasn't yesterday.
It wasn't because another chef was like, "Is there any more water left in there?" And I'm like, I know what I'm doing, Marty. So I was like, fine, let me just start fucking with it.
But there was no more water. It needed water.
No, it was finishing cooking with the steam.
Oh, okay.
And then I was like, okay, well, maybe it's burning and I'm tripping. So I turned it off and that fucked up my steam.
And then Sunny eats it.
So she got a couple hard rice kernels.
Yeah, so she was not happy about it.
But 99% of the time, my rice is fire.
I mean, I think I am good at surviving. I'm pretty good survival.
Well, good. Well, get ready.
We've talked about this because I always tell Chingo that he would not survive. Oh my God, y'all! I have something funny to tell y'all.
Some things going on in the world.
So last year, I think last year, no, the year before, whatever year, it doesn't matter.
Was it the year I was canceled?
I'm not sure, but it was the year that we went to go take our Halloween pictures, and it was scorching hot outside, like unbearable. And so I decided to have this whole cute flannel for Chingo to match us, and it was like a whole cute outfit. And it was boiling hot outside. I even asked my mom to come so that she can take pictures with the girls.
Got it. I remember this story.
And Chingo wore these cute little boots that I had just gotten him.
Cute little boots.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, they were from the Mercantile place.
Super cute.
Where were they from?
Yeah, some cool Craftsman local made.
Yeah, it's like this local made.
I wore them on HBO.
They were super cute.
They're super cute little boots.
And it was so hot. Juan, he left me and my mom behind, and we were the ones pushing the damn stroller.
I think my feet hurt. I was trying to get to the car.
He was trying to get to the car, and left my mom, me, and the girls behind. And, and my mom is laughing the whole time. She's like, yeah, he would not survive as an immigrant. As
a refugee. I'm the one that said it. I was like, yo no sirvo de refugee. I was like, first of all, those people are not walking all the way from Panama. The refugees.
Oh, yeah.
The refugees, they getting bussed and shit. So if anything, I was doing more work than them.
It was hilarious. And he was like drenched. He was just wanting to get to the AC so bad. So anytime we talk about like survival, like things that we need to get, I said, well,
get Pete some comfy shoes.
I said, I need for you, if anything were to ever hit the fan, I said, you have got to get in a different state of mind. I said, because you're not very good in uncomfortable situations.
You're going to eat all the snacks.
I said, because you're going to eat all the food, and we have to share it between all the kids.
To survive.
Pete cannot be without food, y'all. Like, I can go
Might as well be forgetting to eat.
I can go. Why I'm fat, I don't know, because I can forget to eat. Yes, absolutely. But this boy will be like, "I'm hungry."
Man, you ain't hungry?
I said, "Didn't we just eat?"
Did you just have a cream cheese bagel?
Like, but he's like, "Yeah, but it was just like a little bit. All we had was this and this." I'm like, "I'm not hungry. I mean, you can get you something to eat if you want, you know." And it's like, I always tell him like, "Oh my God, I'm so scared if we were ever to be like in a situation because you'd eat up all our food."
If the government is listening, we are not scared, and the garden is looking real good, and we got seeds, and we got everything.
And we got neighbors.
Hey, I'm getting paranoid because she's just saying like he ain't gonna make it. No, we got everything we need, so don't think we ain't.
We are prepping.
Hey, don't say too much. You know what I'm saying? Before they get to judging people.
I mean,
if you're paying attention.
Hashtag homestead life.
Hashtag economic collapse.
Don't find out.
Hashtag ammo.
Hashtag bricks.
Hashtag rice. Hashtag coffee.
Hashtag protest. Hashtag elections.
Hashtag please don't.
Hashtag world peace.
Prosperity.
Hashtag peace through strength.
Oh my God, y'all.
Hashtag national security. Hashtag oil reserves.
Hashtag follow me on the groom.
Hashtag Corpus Christi, November 3rd and the 4th.
Leave him with that, babe.
All right, for sure. Mighty Soul will be there and she will be in a good mood. A lot of fresh merch this year that we did not have last time we were there. A lot of surprises, fresh material, and it's Javi Luna's birthday.
I think I might take my YSL long sleeves.
Oh, cool. Yeah, please. I remember when you used to bring a lot more of your stuff and the women appreciate it. Like, I got all the credit. They're like, oh my God, Chingo, thank you for having stuff
I would
for
never
us.
say it was my merch because it was very discreetly.
Well, it would say like chingona, patrona.
And it said like her apparel on there very like small. Hey, I had a lot of guys buy my Échale Ganas t-shirts. And then finally they would like look close and they'd be like,
Her?
Her? Why would he put her? And I was like, I'm going to lose the sale here. And I'd be like, that's because it's my brand. It's her apparel. He's like, but Chingo was wearing it. I said, I know, because it's supposed to be a unisex t-shirt. It's not just, it's unisex colors. Yeah.
Well, you ain't mamado team or you mamadas team? All right, thank you guys so much. Y'all have a great day. We'll see you next Tuesday. Week. What time, Juan?
8 o'clock. 8 a.m.
Tuesdays at 8 a.m. Tuesdays at 8 a.m. We'll see you.
MST time. Bye.
No.